Morning dear students, welcome back to your physics online class. And in this class we will discuss the topic that is relative velocity. Dear students, as we know, rest and motion, both the states of a body are interrelated. मीन्स अगर एक बॉडी किसी एक ऑब्जर्वर के लिए रेस्ट पे है तो हो सकता है कि वो किसी दूसरे ऑब्जर्वर के लिए मोशन में हो. सो हाउ वी विल रिलेट द ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ बोथ दीज ऑब्जर्वर्स. फॉर दैट वी विल डिफाइन रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी ऑफ ए बॉडी. एज रिलेटिव मीन्स कि एक दूसरे के साथ रिलेट करना. सो दो ऑब्जर्वर्स की ऑब्जर्वेशंस को हम आपस में रिलेट करके उनकी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी बताते हैं. रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी इज रिटन एज v of a b. Suppose a and b are two bodies. This is a and this is b, and both are in motion with a particular velocity va and vb. Suppose we have considered these symbols, then how we will define v of ab? V of ab means va minus vb, and this is known as relative velocity of a with respect to b. How we will read it? As relative velocity of body a with respect to body B. A के हिसाब से B की वेलोसिटी क्या है? अगर A ऑब्जर्वर है तो जब वो खुद मोशन में है तो उसके लिए B की वेलोसिटी किस तरह से अपीयर होगी? दैट इज नेम्ड एज रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी. इफ वी विल राइट इट लाइक दिस, V of BA, this means relative velocity of B with respect to A. This represents relative velocity of B with respect to A. So in relative velocity we will relate the motion of two bodies. लिखा हमेशा ऐसे जाता है that if we have to find out A with respect to B, then we will write AB. Firstly it is BA, then minus of VB. If it is BA means relative velocity of B with respect to A, then it will be written as VB minus VA. So how we will define relative velocity? Relative velocity of a body means velocity of a body defined with respect to another body. That is named as relative velocity. Also the SI unit for relative velocity is also meter per second, as it is velocity only, and in dimensional analysis we have studied that we can add or subtract two quantities only when their dimensions are same. So here also the dimensional formula for relative velocity is same, that is LT minus 1. How we will solve relative velocity questions? Like this. Suppose these are the two bodies. A is moving with a speed or velocity of 50 meter per second and B is with 10 meter per second. Then how we will find out V of AB? V of AB means VA minus VB, and then we will use their values. VA is 50 and VB is 10, and we have to subtract these two. As we know, velocity is a vector quantity, so here we have to must take care about their signs. If the body is moving in positive x-axis, the velocity is positive, and our answer for relative velocity is simply 40 meter per second. If we have to find out V of BA, then For V of BA, we will write VB minus VA, and this is 10 and this is 50. So our answer is minus 40 meter per second. What is the meaning of this minus sign here? Why this minus sign is for this case, not for this? That simply means A is moving faster with B, and the value by how much fast it is, that is 40. And here the negative sign means B is behind A. B A से पीछे है by how much amount? That 40 meter per second. This is the case for the parallel motion in same direction. Suppose the bodies are moving in opposite way. VA is moving in this direction and VB is moving in this direction with the same these two values. Then how we will find out relative velocity? It is V of AB is VA minus VB. V of A is 50. V of B is 10, and we have to subtract this, but we have to take care about sign also. This is moving in opposite direction, so we will take minus sign here, and our answer is 60 meter per second. This is the difference. जब दोनों सेम डायरेक्शन में थी तो वी विल गेट ओनली देयर डिफरेंस, लेकिन जब दो बॉडीज अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में है तो रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी, वो एक दूसरे को जब अप्रोच कर रही होती हैं तो उनकी वेलोसिटी और स्पीड हमें ज्यादा लगती है. दैट्स रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी कंसेप्ट. एंड इफ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट V of BA, then we will take VB minus VA. VB is 10 with minus sign. We have to subtract A here, but A is positive. Due to this minus sign, we will get our answer as minus 60 meter per second. I hope you got the point that how we have to find out the relative velocity. Two things are there. Relative velocity of A with respect to B means VA minus VB. एंड द सेकेंड थिंग जो हमें ध्यान में रखनी है वो है उनके साइंस. इन जनरल वे हम कह सकते हैं कि अगर कोई भी दो बॉडीज सेम डायरेक्शन में चल रही हो, देन देयर रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी मस्ट बी ऑब्टेन्ड बाय देयर सिंपल सब्ट्रैक्शन. और अगर कोई भी दो बॉडीज अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में जा रही है, देन देयर रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी इज बाय देयर एडिशन. आपने 10th क्लास के मैथमेटिक्स में भी पढ़ा होगा, जब आप क्वेश्चंस पढ़ते हो अपस्ट्रीम डाउन स्ट्रीम्स के, तब भी हम यही कंसेप्ट यूज करते हैं कि अगर आप सेम डायरेक्शन में जा रही हैं, देन देयर रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी विल बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड, एंड व्हेन दे आर मूविंग इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन, देन द वेलोसिटी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी विल बी देयर सम. सो now the important point about relative velocity is their graph. How we will represent relative velocity on graph, and for that we will use the position time graph of bodies. Here we will plot position, that is x, here it is time, and if I draw a line like this VA, this represents the uniform motion of body A. That means एक body A है जो V velocity से uniformly move कर रही है. If I draw one more line in parallel of this, that means uniform motion of body B. And as we can see, these two lines are parallel, means the distance is constant between these two. This position difference is maintained throughout their journey. So such type of graph will represent zero relative velocity. This is the graph for zero relative velocity. If I draw the graph like this, this is the position, this is time. A is moving like this and B is moving like this. This is for B and this is for A. From this graph we can clearly observe that at some time they will meet each other. VA is moving faster with respect to B. So what will be the result for V of AB? This will be VA minus VB, and we get our answer as positive relative velocity. So such type of graph will represent positive relative velocity. If we will draw the graph like this is time, this is position, this is B, V of B, and this is V of A. This means B is in negative motion. The velocity of B is negative and velocity of A is positive. Both are moving in different directions, and this point represents their point of intersection or time of meeting. यहाँ ये दोनों आपस में आप ये कह सकते हो कि अगर सेम ट्रैक पे हैं तो कोइंसाइड करेंगी, अलग अलग ट्रैक पे हैं तो ये एक दूसरे को क्रॉस करेंगी. दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. यहाँ ये दोनों मिलेंगी. दिस ग्राफ रिप्रेजेंट्स the graph of beating or the graph of intersection, or you can say they both coincide with each other. If I'll draw a graph like this, this is VA and this is VB, this is the position and this is time. क्या ये कभी मिलेंगे? जैसा कि हमें ग्राफ से दिख रहा है कि गैप बढ़ता जा रहा है, दैट सिंपली मीन्स कि ये हमें आपस में कभी मिलते हुए दिखाई नहीं देंगे. दैट VA, इफ द ग्राफ इज लाइक दिस स्ट्रेट लाइन, दैट मीन्स VA इज एट रेस्ट, इट्स वैल्यू इज 0 and VA is moving with some positive velocity. So our relative velocity V of B with respect to A is VB minus VA, but as we can see it is at rest, so A is 0 here. We will get our answer as VB only. अगर कोई भी चीज रेस्ट पे रह के किसी दूसरे को ऑब्जर्व करती है तो हमें उसका एग्जैक्ट मोशन पता चलता है. ये रेस्ट पे है और इसके लिए ये बॉडी मोशन में है, तो जिस स्पीड या वेलोसिटी से ये जा रही है वही इसकी रिलेटिव वेलोसिटी होगी. इफ A is also in motion, then the result will be different. So students, this is the concept for relative velocity. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.